The mountains were calling, and we were ready to answer that call. And joining us on this epic ride is the brand new and red hot Mahindra XUV700. The flagship SUV from Mahindra stable has had a blockbuster debut. So as it scales new heights on the sales chart, we decided to take it even higher, to the top of the world. Umling is a mountain pass on the highest motorable road in the world. Yes, this is 524 meters higher than the famous Khardungla and is now the world's highest road. We are beginning our journey to Umling, the highest motorable road on earth. And this journey is going to be really fantastic. And here's the kicker. We decided to take the XUV700's two-wheel drive version and also the brand spanking new M-Stallion petrol automatic variants. The turbo GDI motor makes 197 brake horsepower and more importantly, a growly 380 Newton meters of peak torque in a healthy 1750 to 3000 RPM band. And on day one, the plan was to make a straight dash to Manali, packing in our luggage, uploading a favorite travel songs playlist, and we were off. The first half of the drive was fairly uneventful, but as we got closer to Manali, that giddy feeling of excitement crept in. We were now truly in mountain land. Going further forward, we crossed the engineering marvel that is the spanking new Atal tunnel, which is 9 kilometers long and took a decade to be made. It sits at 10,171 feet and its altitude is 2,880 feet less than the Rohtang Pass. But it cuts the journey time down by 3 to 4 hours. So we reached Jispa and had plenty of time shooting for our photos and videos. So we started our drive in Delhi with the two Mahindra XUV700 cars, and now we are here in Jispa, just ahead of Manali. And so far the drive has been really smooth, but the drive going further forward is going to be absolutely epic. So in the true spirit of fraternity and brotherhood, we invited our colleagues from Auto today to join us on this drive. Come on, Deepak.
What's up?
What's up?
So, it's been an epic drive, but the real drive starts from this point on.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've crossed the Atal tunnel, we've done a large part of this drive on highways, which has been super smooth. But now when the road gets tough, the tough get going.
Absolutely. And this is the maxim that the two SUVs that we have with us today are going to live by. Because as we climb up, as we make our way to Leh and then further onwards to Umling, the drive is only going to get really tough. So are you excited for the drive?
Absolutely. Let's get it on.
The Manali-Leh highway offers some of the most stunning scenery in the world. Our excitement got the better of us as we overshot our shoot time and then made a rush towards Leh. The road from Manali till Sarchu was nice with the odd bad patch. Right after Sarchu, the road turned from blacktop to just a dirt trail for a few kilometers. but then it again picked up from Pang and the good quality road continued till Leh. Our drive from Manali to Leh sort of got us acclimatized to the altitude and rarefied atmosphere, and needless to say the 700s were gobbling it all up with ease. In fact, the Mahindra XUV700 really showed its handling prowess on the switchbacks, and even when pushed hard, the SUV did not get out of shape or lose its grip. And let me remind you, we had the two-wheel drives only. Leh is a magical place nestled in a starkly gorgeous landscape and sits high at 11,562 feet. But this was just the base camp for us, since we had much higher to climb. Our third day of driving was relatively easy. The distance from Leh to Hanle was about 260 kilometers, and most of it consisted of nice winding tarmac. The beautiful river Indus kept us company, and God knows we clicked a ton of photos of the Indus in all her myriad hues and all her glory. Rugged mountains, vast high-altitude plains, and the occasional army and border roads organization installation. And this is where you realize just how much hardship they endure to keep us going, literally and figuratively. The trip from Leh to Hanle in eastern Ladakh is a journey few get to make, and one you'll never forget. D-Day had arrived. It was time for our ascent to Umling. There were a bunch of dirt trails jutting out in all directions, and the climb was tough and grueling to say the least. It consisted of climbing up a mountain, crossing the tough 40 and coming back down, and then finally finding a blacktop road almost 70 kilometers from Hanle going towards Umling. Once we reached the village of Chisumle, we found the going easy. As the two Mahindra XUV700s began to ascend, we came across a BRO sign that said, "Welcome to the world's highest motorable road," the road that led straight to Umling. A few kilometers later, we came across another board that read, "You are no higher than Everest Base Camp." That's when the excitement crept in. All of us in the cars had butterflies in our stomach. And lo behold, about 8 kilometers later, we finally reached Umling. I think what we've achieved here is a feat of epic proportions, right? I mean, we started our journey in Delhi, and right now we are here at Umling, the highest motorable road on the face of the earth, 19,300 feet. It's absolutely epic. The scene is magnificent. It was time to head back. The drive back to Hanle was spectacular as ever, and then the next day it was back to Leh, and then it was more retracing our steps than anything. The journey was tough and treacherous, pretty and poignant, stark and surreal, but it was time to return to Mother Earth. For its part, the XUV700 took on everything we threw at it with aplomb. River crossings, dirt trails, steep gradients, bad roads, no roads, smooth roads, and everything in between. Not once did either of our SUVs falter. And yes, they drove all the way up and back, a distance of over 3,000 kilometers in all, and from under 1,000 feet to over 19,000. Yes, they made it easy for us. We were a 6-member team and managed an adventure of a lifetime, replete with hair-raising moments, thrills, adventure, some anxiety, and plenty of special memories. And the reminder of one thing: India is truly blessed with natural beauty and special places, and we are doubly blessed to be able to experience them every once in a while.